Hi, everybody. This is Allie, and she's going to be helping out a little bit today. As you can see, she's thrilled to be here. I'm getting a few emails from people asking what you should be working on, and the answer is nothing really. There's nothing that you have to be working on, but I am going to start putting together some optional lessons in the next few days, and I'm going to go over right now some things that might clarify where we are and where we're headed if we go back next week, which doesn't seem terribly likely. But if we don't, then where we'll be headed as well. And so, first of all, the research paper. The rubric that I'm filling out that you turned in, that you stapled to the front, or that I stapled for you if you turned it in electronically, gives a fair amount of information and feedback as to why you got the score that you did. Unfortunately, I'm not able to give the papers back to you. I'm about halfway done with them, and I'll get done with the other half in the next week. But it's pretty terrible feedback to just give you the score and that's it in SunGard, but that's where we are right now. And reading them electronically, it's difficult to make comments, and it's frankly tough on my eyes. So if you want me to take a picture of this first page, the rubric, and send it to you, I can do that. And then I guess you just have to wait till we see each other again to get the other information. As for Into the Wild, hopefully you have the book with you. You are welcome to start reading it if you want, but again, we're not supposed to be giving any required work or anything. And so if the cancellations continue into the next week or beyond there, I have no idea what we're supposed to do. We haven't been given any more information from the district than you have. They're working through some things, and it's possible that we will continue with our regular curriculum and that I'll be putting the lessons together for you. I hope that that's what happens. It's also possible that we will be using some other website and kind of changing the curriculum a bit to teach you. That's a possibility as well. But what I'm going to do is put together a brief introduction to the book so that you know what to look for and you're aware of some of the confusing things you might come across in the first few chapters. And I'll post that. And again, you don't have to start it or anything, but if you would rather read it more for enjoyment, you're welcome to get started on it. Other things that you can be working on, though, include preparation for testing. You're still obviously going to have to take the ACT, SAT, and so this is a good time for you to practice tests online. I'm going to start to put together a lesson for each day that I can present to you a question. It'll be a grammatical question because it's just too hard to do ones involving reading comprehension because then you have to read the passage and everything, and then give you the opportunity to answer it on your own, and then I'll give the explanations to what the correct answer is. Also, this could be a good time for you to start looking into things that you need to do for next year, applying to colleges and so on. And you can go into Naviance and fill out everything there and maybe add in some colleges that you might be interested in. You could check out Niche, N-I-C-H-E, the website. It's actually a Pittsburgh-based startup company. In the past few years, if you are open to schools that you've never heard of before, and you put all your information in there, and then it is supposed to give you some suggestions. I have a couple of friends who work there who are super smart. And then at the end of the year, usually we write our college essays. And so that's something that you really can start working on a bit. The prompts I'll put on the website. There is a tab for the college essay, and the prompts have stayed the same as last year. So I just need to go through and update it to 2021 instead of 2019, 2020. And you can start brainstorming that, but it is something that I think would be good to have some direction on, that you're not just writing it on your own and that's it, because you, especially if you've been in the honors track the whole way through, perhaps haven't gotten a lot of instruction as to how to tell a story about yourself, how to write creatively, how to sell yourself. And so that's something that I can give you help with. So that's something that I'll start putting out there as well. Again, everything's optional, but it wouldn't hurt for you to be doing some work, especially if things continue to be canceled past this week, that we're really going to start getting behind. I'm pretty comfortable that we've done plenty this year already, probably more than most English classes. So, if we don't have any more instruction, it'll be fine with me. But I would imagine that the district will try to get us to do something. So if anybody has any questions or anything, please feel free to email me. If anybody has any questions about Breath of the Wild as well, Zelda, I could probably help you with that. A lot of spare time here, obviously. And I'll start putting those lessons together and sending out emails every few days to remind you, but it's entirely up to you how much you want to put into it. So I hope that everybody is staying healthy and finding something productive to do, even if it's just being able to catch up with people that you normally aren't able to talk to all that much. But if, again, you have any questions, please feel free to email me. And if anybody really, really wants your essay grade back, I have them in a random order. But if you really want to know what your grade is, I can put it on the top and probably get it back to you in the same day. And so hopefully we'll see you all soon.